Hey guys, how you doing? My name is TNG1701GB, which I'm known in games, but you guys can call me Joshua. I'm part of the Vecchi cast, and this is probably going to be my second game that I'm going to be playing, like a little series I'm going to be doing. This is Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. It's a tycoon type game. It's a game I used to love when I was a kid, and I think you guys will like it. I don't really see much footage on this on YouTube, which is pretty strange because this was a massive game for me in the past, and I knew one or two friends who had this game. It's a bit of a strange one. There probably is footage on it, a series on it, but I just haven't seen it on YouTube. So yeah, well, I'm just gonna get right into it. Let's go.
Hello, my name is John Hammond, and I am in charge of InGen, the company that you now work for. Your job is quite simple, really. Build a park, create dinosaurs, and entertain people. Of course, we'll be keeping an eye on you as well.
Of course.
We'll watch your park rating and give you feedback on your performance. But in the end, the success or failure of Jurassic Park, it's all up to you.
It's up to us, guys. It's up to you. It's up to us. We're doomed. Yeah, so there are a few things you're gonna have to watch out for in on this park, and a situation can happen which is identical to what actually happened in the film. So, or at least a rough layout of what's gonna happen. So yeah, we can actually change our island. We can make it artificial. We can completely change it into a weird looking island. We can randomize it. Always click the randomize the next island, because what this does is, I'll just show you. Even if you put it on full, you'll get a square. But this is what I suggest, because you seem to get the best type of shape for your island. You don't want it to look just like a square. I mean, this is the best type of layout you want, really, because it's pretty easy to make the habitats. But you don't want that for an island. You want something a little bit more exciting. So I'm going to pick this, and then I'm going to click next island. And what this is going to do is it's going to randomize the island, but have pretty much the same size, the same type of layout of the island. The layout of the island is going to stay the same, but it's going to randomize how that layout is. So if I click it again, it's going to pretty much be exactly the same, except it's going to make it a little bit more like an island. So I like that. That's pretty cool. I'm going to keep the river the same. If you increase the rivers, it looks a bit too much. But let's just turn that down a little bit. Can't see it. Come on. So sometimes I do have a river. You can put rivers in game, so you can terraform. So you don't need to worry about most of this stuff. Let's add, one river. I think that is, or two rivers. I can't really tell. Yeah, one river. So let's keep that. Mountains. I don't really want mountains. I can put that in later if I really want to. I'm going to keep it the same. I want a nice flat ground. The trees, you generally want loads and loads of trees, because you can get rid of the trees later, but I think you have to pay for the trees if you want to put them down. So it's best to leave the trees on. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Once we go in, you'll notice that the island doesn't look that big, but it is. These trees are actually a lot smaller than what you think they are. So yeah, you will see what I mean. The island is extremely big. So here we go. Let's start. So yeah, this is in game. Ooh, it's not bad considering it came out quite a few years ago. I don't think I remember when. I'm sure it'll be on the screen. Interesting note: the actual cover of the game. The cover has a Spinosaurus aegypticus and a T-Rex from Jurassic Park 3 when they were fighting. But this game, I think, this game has all the characters and all the dinosaurs and pretty much everything from only Jurassic Park 1. Which is a pretty interesting thing. Just thought that was an interesting fact. Anyway. So just like if you watched any of the Jurassic Park films, you'll know that there's an entrance. There's an entrance to the actual park. It's the big doors. The big doors that we went through at the menu. And so that's our entrance. That's where all our guests are going to come in from. So I'm thinking I'm going to put it somewhere along this line. There was a map. There's a way to get up the map. I forgot that's messages. It's been a while since I played this, so you have to bear with me a minute. Options? No. Let me just quickly check my options just in case. No, that's all fine. V? No. We'll find it. We'll find it another time. It doesn't really matter. At some point I'll find it. Maybe in the next episode I'll find it just to show you. You can see the map there anyway. You can see it as a small little thing. That's where we're facing. Yeah, pretty standard. So yeah, let's get straight into it. We want to build our entrance, so we're gonna go to the. I can't pronounce that word. Amities. Well, you know what that is. You know what that is better than I do. So there's our entrance. We want to put our entrance. We can also put other stuff down to make it an actual park, which is what they didn't do in the film. They pretty much make it like a theme park in a way, an actual safari park. So these stores sell food, so you want that for visitors, but we don't have any visitors because we have no entrance, which we need to put down. So, okay. So you can change which way they go. We want it that way, really. We can't put it in water, so let's have it like that. So there we go. So as you notice, there's our money up there. It tells us what day it is and what the temperature is. If it goes to like 0 or something, we know a storm's coming, and that's when the disasters happen, which is bad news for us because the disasters in this game are horrific and horrible. And yeah, so the main disaster is a tornado, and what happens in a tornado is it spawns somewhere on the island, and later on in the game when you have a really big island, a really big park spreading across the whole island, it gets a little bit problematic, because what will happen is, as you can guess, the tornado destroys all of the fencing, but it doesn't actually kill the dinosaurs. At least I don't think it does. It might do, but at least what I had a problem with last time I played this game is I gave up because I so far got so far building this massive park, and I was like, oh yeah, this is amazing, and then halfway through, like completing a T-Rex paddock, completing a T-Rex's pen, a tornado had broken out, and it went straight through my raptor cage, didn't kill any of the raptors and let them free, and it killed all my tourists, and I eventually went bust. No one came to my island after that. I had to lower the price to free just to get the popularity up before I could actually sell
Thanks
tickets.
for stopping by.
Yeah, so we can increase the amount of pay. We're going to keep that. It's closed for now because we don't really want to open it because we have no dinosaurs. So what you'll notice is before I entered a message, and so what I was basically about to say is the guy that came up was the scientist, and he was saying that we need to establish a hatchery. So that's basically what he said. Oh, he's here. Never mind. So yeah, all he's saying is you need. So all he was saying was you need a hatchery, and now Dr. Grant, he collects the DNA. He digs up embryos and fossils and gets the DNA for us. Well, he gets the DNA, but he doesn't actually produce it. That's the science job, which we just saw. You don't have to worry about that yet. I'll show you that soon. So our fossil dig teams are ready. So we want to go to them first, and so we have a site available, and we only have one team, one team. We can buy teams later, but we don't want to do that because we're not making loads and loads of money. We want to keep our money for all the hatchery and stuff, and we want to make sure everything's good before we actually start spending lots and lots of money. So let's get a research team up. Yep. So let's have a look. So we got one near the river. You'll notice that these different things they require more and more teams. That means that it's a larger area, I believe. I believe it means that it's a larger area that they've got to cover, so they need more team. And if you'll see it on the left, it says good, content good. that means that because it's a larger area, it means that there's more chance of getting bones. And then these all say good. That's because we don't really know what's there, but we know that there's got to be something. And what it said before was, as it says there, it's the Jurassic era, and we're going to see what dinosaurs are actually there in a second. So I'm going to put one right next to this river, and hopefully we'll get some dinosaurs. They'll tell us when we get our first dinosaur, so it's not a problem. Let's information, and these are dinosaurs we might get. So Stegosaurus, pretty much. So the only two I recognise from the actual film is the Dilophosaurus. I can't pronounce them properly. You may have noticed I have a little bit of a sore throat. Yeah, I have a little bit of a sore throat still. I've had it for a couple of days, and it's slowly going away. I shouldn't really be doing this video because it's just making me throat sore, a bit more sore. So hopefully this video is not going to be too long. It's just more like an introduction to what I'm going to be playing. What I'm going to be playing as my first series on this. So yeah, let's. I'm taking a bit too long to try and get started. I'm trying to explain everything, so I'll just let you guys see for yourself, pretty much. Let's go back to our entrance, which is this way, somewhere. There it is. Okay, so let's have a look at our messages.
I'd like your thoughts on this.
So our research team, he's the person who researches a lot of stuff that gets us more money, gets us more safety.
What should we do here?
So all these different things are different things we can research, and the main thing we want when we have tons of dinosaurs later is the vaccine, because dinosaurs can get diseases, diseases that are they're not used to our time, so they may catch some disease that that kill them and wipe out their species, and we'll have to pay a lot more to get them back. So yeah,
great.
I accidentally researched that, but they're all free. These you don't have to pay to research them, so it doesn't really matter. When you're researching, it's fine. Some of these will increase speed, which is awesome. I should have really gotten that, to be honest. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. And I think you can buy extra research hands to speed it up. So let's build our first. Let's build a path first, and we'll have something like, I don't know, going across here. Maybe a bit of curve. We'll have that for now. Let's have a look. Dinosaurs. So we've only researched these low security fences. So if we ever found a T-Rex embryo and got the DNA for it, we would have to research beforehand and get higher security fencing. Otherwise, they're just going to break through this, and we'll have to go to Code Red and tranquilize it, which will be a very fun thing. I won't mind doing that just to show yous.